Hello guys, just let me know if you guys could hear me. So yeah, this is 1 minute time frame chart on Bitcoin. A couple of scenarios I'm watching right now. I was just before the opening, I was anticipating this is my to open charts, and this is weekly high, and this is also the weekly fair value gap low as well. Just if you could see in here after the new day opening, we have seen rejection from this previous daily high. Overall, on a bigger picture time frame, we are bearish on charts, still bearish on charts. And I wanted to talk about more of like a weekly time frame as well. The way we have closed, I was anticipating like um the way we have closed inside this candle, which is this candle is a weekly fair value gap. It's a weekly fair value gap low. I was watching this price action throughout Saturday and Sunday as well. I was like, it is possible. It was trading very close to this low, and the way it has formed this daily low, and it has shown no intent to go down below this low. I was anticipating that this could be our bottom as well on charts. Local bottom. I'm not saying that market will not never go down below this, but we can say that, considering the way it was performing, and if it closed inside this weekly fair value gap, I was like, I will be like pretty much sure that this may be our bottom on charts. We are bearish on charts. We cannot deny this is still bearish price action on charts, and it's been weeks, like 5 weeks, 4 weeks. Market has been going down a month, I would say, and we cannot deny the fact that maybe for the bearish case scenario it has to go down all the way, because we have nothing on charts in here. I was watching this. I was having nothing on charts in here. We have just this monthly low on charts. If it has to go down below all the way toward low levels, if this market would have been aggressively bearish throughout the weekend, it would have gone down aggressively all the way toward this low. The way it has shown aggressive downside for a second in here, but throughout the weekend market was choppy, did not do nothing, and closed inside weekly fair value gap. And I'm anticipating this could be our local bottom as well. Maybe market try to settle down at this range, slow, choppy at this range, which is because this is the last month of November as well going on. Maybe this week. So I wasn't thinking about what is the possibility that next week could be, this week could be bullish or bearish. I don't know. It could be bullish. Maybe it could close above at this range, monthly high or monthly fair value gap high and weekly fair value gap high as well. Maybe at this range, I'll be not chasing this high. This is quite far price action, possible, but it is possible that maybe this could be our bottom as well. Monday, Tuesday market remain bullish, and then it close bearish. Maybe not go down below this low in this range as well. So we are not sure. I'm not sure. Overall, we're bearish. You have to be lean bearish on charts. It depends on how market will perform today, tomorrow as well, and tomorrow we have CPI news coming up. The way we have this I can see this because of the news. Most probably Tuesday and Wednesday will be the day on charts. After that, we may not see nothing on charts. I think so, yeah. And these kind of days, you have to go all in, man. This is what I was thinking about. I was like, yo, just 3 days you have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. After that, market highly likely will not do nothing. Rest of the week will be nothing on chart. So you have to go all in on these kind of days to try to get a trade on charts. Try to be active on charts most of the time. Try to be in front of the charts. Try to be spending most of the time in front of the charts, thinking about what could happen, what could not happen on charts. And we was discussing this 1 minute. Look at this. Just 9:30. This is 9:40 now. Just 9:30. Market went toward upper side aggressively, disturb these previous highs on charts. Look at this. 4 minutes left on 15 minute time frame, and within 5 minutes we have closed inside this after disrupting this high, closed inside this 15-minute time frame fairly gap as well. I was leaning bearish before the opening as well. Now I wanted to see market should have to come down, disrupt all of those lows, and this 4 hour time frame fairly gap. Did not want to take any aggressive short or any kind of trade in here, which is possible. We could be aggressively bearish from here. The way it has shown rejection from these highs coming back. And in that case scenario, I wanted to see just watching and observing, just watching and not chasing each other. This is the fair value. Look at this. The weight has keep this fair gap open. This should never have to come up above this high. Never have to come above this high. I wanted to see market should have to come down all the way to this 4-hour time fair gap. It is possible. Could be going down all the way to this low as a low of the 4-hour time frame fair value gap as well. Why? Because we have this daily fair value gap at this range, daily low on charts at this range, which is possible that it could disrupt yesterday low as well on charts. We'll be not looking for all the way this low, maybe this low, but in the first possible target could be this daily low on charts. We cannot deny this, and the first possibility should be is like we have to be very leery on charts, considering the fact we have no news today. Maybe this morning session we could anticipate a complete choppy price action as well. This is this daily low. What is the spelling of daily? DAIL. Well, this is a daily low as well. Could be going down all the way toward low levels from here. So yeah, this is how it is. I'm watching right now. We will go to this chart now. Leaning bearish right now because overall still market is bearish. Why I'm bearish, leaning bearish right now, considering this price section, the weight has opened. This was yesterday high. This is daily fair value gap as well. Overall, we are still going down. If you could see, in a market has shown no intent to go above previous daily highs on charts. If you could see all of those candles last week shown no intent to go above all of those highs. It means it was aggressively bearish, and we cannot deny this. Yes, today as well, it has shown no intent to go above yesterday high, tab inside this daily fair value gap, tab into this daily high as well, and we are seeing rejection from this range. And right now we're trading at the low of the 4-hour time fair value gap. We could be bearish from here. Can I go for sure? And we have seen rejection from the weekly fair value gap low as well, and we should have to continue to be bearish. I'm anticipating this. Look at this. This is already telling you that the weight has shown rejection from here, gone all the way just after the opening. It went toward aggressively went toward upper side, and then show rejection from this range, going back down. And I'm anticipating the 4-hour time frame fairly gap high. Let's see. You cannot deny that this candle is the close of this candle is already a short. If you're bearish on charts, the close of this candle is already a short. But it is difficult because it is closed bullish. You don't know if you're anticipating it should have to keep this very gap open. It means it should not never have to come above all of those highs. And that's how it is. This is what we've seen. When this candle closed with the wick, next candle opening, you went for a short. Look for all of those lows. So yeah, after this high, after this 4-hour time frame fairly gap high, I wanted to see market try to go down all the way to this daily low. Though it has opened out and showed rejection from this range aggressively, it seems to me it wants to go toward downside. But we have we have to be very leery on charts because it's just a initial 15-minute time frame going on charts. I prefer not to touch the market next first 50 at least first 15 minutes to try to understand the market as well. So this locally we have been going down. If you could see in here, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, again higher low. I was anticipating this is my higher low, but the way it has opened all the way to the upper side, show rejection, and now we have this is the higher low. We should have to be continue to be bearish from here to what to disrupt this. We have this at this point we have this daily low and all of those local lows on charts. We are bearish on charts. I will be not chasing this low. It is pretty much far per second, maybe possible as well, but I'll be just looking for these closest possible level of target to this daily low and all the way to those lows as well on charts. So this is this 1 minute time frame fair value gap. Let's see how this candle close, because we have this 15-minute time frame close as well, which is done, and I'm anticipating could be come down all the way to this low just, which is this daily low as well in here. If we disrupt this low, possibly it could disrupt all of those local lows as well. 83,500 it could go, but we have to be leery and just look at this. The way it has just created wick inside this 1 minute time frame fairly gap, already telling us that it wants to go toward downside. Um, can I go for a shot? Leaning bearish right now. I have not taken any trade today. I'm just watching and observing the charts. I do not feel like I have to take any trade, and I do not want to push buttons irrationally. I'm thinking about this. Can I go for a shot? If I go for a shot, where will be my stop loss? Are you confident to put your stop loss above this high? Not really. Very close. I'm anticipating that market just create wicks inside this 1 minute time frame fairly gap, and then tends to be bearish from here. So as I said, I'm anticipating this 1 minute time frame fairly gap. If this would have been aggressively bearish, it would have already gone down. Why it is spending so much time in this range? Maybe it is waiting for macro 950 to 1010. We're bearish. We cannot deny. We have seen rejection again from this weekly fairly gap low. You have to come down all the way to the low of the 4 hour fairly gap, man. Look at this wick. You have to go down all the way to 84,500. This is what it is. I'm 84,600. I'm looking for. Can I go for a short, or should I have to wait to watch observe the price action? I'm asking myself this question: can I go for a short, or should I have to just watch, wait, observe the price action? What do you think? Why market will not go down? This is also a good question, by the way. I don't know. Like, we have to figure out. It has to go down, by the way. There's no reason for the market to be going toward up aside from either. It has shown rejection. It should have to go down all the way to the 84,600, which is what I'm looking for. I'm anticipating a short position in here now, which is quite late. I should have to anticipate in here. Um, Initial stop loss, difficult to put your stop loss initial. Actually, I would not take this trade because I'll be risking too much. Follow those lows in here. If I enter in here, and then now let's see how this candle close, and now your stop loss should be above this high now. It should have to give you all of those lows, and 84,600 we are looking for. Let's see if it could, this anticipation to play it out or no. The reason I'm anticipating this daily low is we are because we have this daily low. Just this. That is the reason. Market actually don't needs to go down all the way to this low because this is already 4 hour time frame failure. We could get the bounce from here, but just anticipating if it could be bearish. Look at this candle. The way it has tapped inside this 1 minute time frame fairly gap. Around 5 minute time frame. Look at this. This is 5 minute time frame fairly gap. Look at this series getting bounced from there. So yes, I just have to go to the low quickly. I'll be back. How would you feel at this point? Sorry, guys. How would you feel at this point if you have gone for a short position all the way to those lows, did not play it out? So I have to be leery on chance, man. Cannot push the buttons irrationally. That's why I prefer to be in front of the chart before at least an hour because it gives you more of like you are already in the zone. This is a 5 minute time frame. Let's see. Still in bearish. And market do not needs to. This is what I'm just anticipating that if because we have seen rejection from daily high, weekly fair value gap low as well, could give me this daily low. Don't need no needs to give me this low. It's already 4 out of fair gap. Don't needs to give me this is maybe it. This is look at this rejection from here to this low and this low. This could be your trade. That's it. Going for a shot in here, taking profit at this range, this low, and taking profit at this low. There's this low in here. That's it. This could be your trade. That's it. When this candle closes, you next candle you go for a short. 86k all the way to 85 300. This is your first 50, within 15 minutes time frame. This is your trade. Your stop loss should be just above this high. And that's it. This is low and this is the okay. So this is this 5 minute time frame fairly gap we have in, and 15 minute time frame fairly gap is this one. So I need to go to 15 minute time frame by the way, but it could remain complete choppy as well in here too. I'm still leaning bearish on charts, still anticipating from the market to show rejection from this 5 minute time frame fairly gap, go down to disrupt the previous lows, maybe going down all the way to this daily low. It did not needs to do that. I may be completely wrong as well, because today we have Monday as well. Market has done what it has to do. Just initial volatility is there. That's it. Have no news today. We could remain complete choppy as well. I'm anticipating this as well. So our job is to be in front of the charts, watching and observing, anticipating each individual 1 minute time frame candle, how it is performing, where it could go from here, all that scenarios on charts. I'm not saying anything right now. I'm just trying to remain focused on charts. Look at this. It went all the way. Look at this. It went all the way to the upper side from here. You have to be leery, man. Until unless you are not sure. Until unless you are in the zone. I feel like I'm not in the zone right now. I'm not really focused on charts. Like I just opened the charts and then it was 2:30. This is what I prefer not to do. Like I should have to be in front of the charts at least an hour before, be in a zone before it's opening. Be already focused on charts before it's opening. So it gives you an edge because you are already in focus on charts already. Whenever you see like opportunities, you go all in. So just opening the charts, market is already opened. I didn't want to push it right now, but I do not feel confident to take any kind of trade right now. And it seems to me this chop is coming up as well too. Look at this. I was still anticipating at this range of 5 minute time frame market could be bearish, disrupting the previous lows to the daily low as well, but went up. Can't do anything with this. If we could see in here, still anticipating this is my top on charts. We are creating higher lows. Look at these higher lows. Um, Look at these higher lows. We are creating higher lows on charts in here. Still leaning bearish on charts. We have to go down to disturb the previous low inside this 4-hour nothing value gap I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm still anticipating this is my top, man. Maybe it is just not to go below this low. Could disturb this high. Like how high it could go, like from here. I'm not sure. Leaning bearish, still leaning bearish. By the way, all of those, all of these previous highs, I'm anticipating these are my tops, man. Try to go down, but not sure. So therefore, I have to be sitting still, watching and observing the charts. This is this previous high on charts. If you could see in here, I wanted to see market not to go above this high, create higher low this range, try to go down. Or maybe it could go down all the way to this 5 minute time frame failure gap. But I'm anticipating this is my top. Still, I'm anticipating this is my top. This previous 15 minute time frame high. This is a 10:04 now. I just had a food, so sorry, guys. So I was just anticipating if it market not to go above this high, because this was this weekly fair value gap low as well. From here, market from this range, market show rejection and try to go toward a lower levels. Maybe 5 minute time frame I was looking for did not play it out at all. So we have done two anticipation till now. From here, bearish. We have done anticipation on this one as well. When this candle closed, it was quite aggressive. We were just, you have to be content with taking profit at this range, which is, yeah. Or you could have taken just a very small amount of trade in here as well, keeping anticipating this failure. Should have to be keeping it open. Enter in here, just stop loss above this size. This could already be a trade. I cannot deny this. This very risking very small amount. This from here to this previous lows. This is already 5 hour trade, by the way. But after that, we've seen quite aggressive bullish for a second from here. I was like, from here go down, from here go down, from here go down. It went all the way to the upper side. So it depends now. Like, I'm still, if you could see in here, these are still lower highs on charts. If you could see in here, these are still lower highs on charts, man. These are still lower highs on charts, if you could see in here. And these are still lower highs on charts. What we and it depends on like how this 15-minute time frame candle close. If it's still close inside this weekly fair value gap high, disruption of this high is fine now. But if we close on at least on 15-minute time frame inside this weekly fair value gap low, we can still lean bearish on charts. Cannot deny this. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe it has to go to the upside. Who knows? Look at this. This is already, you cannot deny this. For the bullish case scenario, we have already closed inside this weekly fair value gap on weekly time frame, and cannot deny. Maybe just have to, or just after the opening, it has to come just go down for these lows. But we're bullish from here all the way toward upper side, disrupting all of those highs. Cannot deny this is also a possibility. We have to maybe just have to go down, because yeah, we wants to go down, or maybe, yeah, look at this. Look at this on daily time frame. The way like it's wicked all the way down, and more of like trying to close above this weekly fair value gap low. We have closed inside this weekly fair value gap. Cannot deny this. Look at this, 49 minutes left. If 4 hour time frame close bullish from here, how would you anticipate to be bearish? No. If it closes like this inside this weekly fair value gap low, I will be leaning bullish for next 4 hour time frame to disrupt all of those previous highs, this high, and maybe all the way to those price action. But you have to be leery and charts. It is not that it has to happen right now. Could take its time. Or just on bigger picture, I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating on bigger picture time frame that we could close bullish on daily time frame, considering the fact that we could come up inside this weekly fair value gap. If we close like this on 4 hour time frame, maybe inside this weekly fair value gap low. So in that case scenario, I will be anticipating all of those local highs in the afternoon session, all of those highs, and that price action as well. Toppy to me, it seems these kind of seems toppy to me. Market could show rejection from this range. We have 47 minutes left, and we have 2 minutes left. So yeah, as if you could see in here, this is all more of like local structures going down, and we have this is a 15-minute time frame fair value gap as well. We have 2 minutes left, so we cannot deny that if it closes like this could be our top as well on charts. Now, no, local top on charts. We could be going down to the 5 minute time frame, maybe disrupting all of those lower levels as well. Not sure. We don't need. We need. We need this 5 minute time frame. The way we have seen this 15 minute time frame close, I'm anticipating this is my local top. Let's see if, and we have back tested the previous weekly fair gap high. Let's see if market continue to be very familiar to the 5 minute time frame fair gap, which is difficult to trade on. This is 5 minute fair gap. This is also 5 minute fair gap. I'm not looking for this low. Could just come down inside this range or maybe the low level. Anticipating this is my top. The high is at 67, 700. This could be a quite obvious high. If this is the top on charts, definitely you should not have to go above those highs. Let's see how this candle close. It will get fairly gap in here. It will be great if market keep this fairly gap open. So I want to see market keep this fairly gap open, be bearish, uh, to go all the way to this 5 minute time fairly gap. We have 11 minutes left for the hourly close as well. Oh, 30 minute time frame close. It's 10:18. So I wanted to see market should just keep this value gap open, be bearish to this low. Cannot go for a short. Not really confident to go for a short. Just anticipating. This is the value gap. I wanted to see market should have to keep it open. Can I anticipate a short? Just anticipating a short position. My stop loss is above this high now. Should have to just give me this low if it could give me this one. Because we have seen rejection from the previous weekly fair value gap low, and it has disrupted the previous highs as well. We are locally going down, and we closed inside 15-minute time frame as well. The previous 15-minute time frame candle high is 700, which is a quite obvious high as well. We've seen rejection, market come back inside this, um come back, so rejection come back and back test the previous this fair value gap low in here, show rejection again, come back down, got fair value gap, keeping it open. So I'll be not chasing all of these lows on charts, it's just chasing this 5 minute fair value gap. So now your stop loss should be above this high. Should never have to come up now. Give me this 5 minute fair value gap. You cannot chase all the way this low. First of all, you should go there, but I do not want to chase. I look at this week. It shouldn't. It do not seems to me it will go all the way to this previous 30-minute time frame fairly gap of 30-minute time frame low. It just could just go down to this range, 85,600 to 85,800. Your stop loss should be there now. If it has to give you this, it has to give you this. Otherwise, maybe it has not to give you this. I don't know, because I was also thinking about, because we have this. This is also 5 minute time frame fairly gap as well in here, and I was thinking about maybe it was trading as I was like it could hold this area as well, but we're trading already inside this 5 minute time frame gap as well. Maybe this could be it. Maybe don't need, it needs to go down, but anticipating it should give me 85,800 now. Let's see. Give me 85,900 at least. We could get the bounce from here. We cannot deny. This is already a minute time frame fairly gap. Still keeping the stop loss. You have to know you are already in profit, or maybe you are at break even now. Got stopped out. Now you may got stopped out. So we anticipate the market should have to keep this value gap open, keep this open. This candle you go for a short. I was looking for this all the way in here, but it did not went down. When it went down in here, you have to put in at break even. So you're out at break even. This is not a losing trade. We still have this 5 minute time frame fairly gap. I don't know if I need this. You cannot deny it. This is a complete rejection from the low of the 4 hour time frame, low of the weekly fair value gap. Look at this. The way it has closed. Maybe it could be more of like going toward the side. I'm leaning bearish still, but my target is not really defined because we have previous lows all the way in here. Do you think like from here market is going down all the way in here? This is what I was just thinking about. On 30-minute time frame, it did not seem to me it could go this low. On 1 hour time frame as well, it did not seem to me it could go run all the way to this low. This 4 hour time frame as well. So not sure. Look at this week, by the way. It is difficult trading right now. It seems to me this is a complete choppy session so far. It seems you have to try to avoid this kind of cross section. Just after opening, it went up, went down, went up. Now it is going down. So it has not given us a clear cross section on either direction. Why it was not continue to be bearish? I was anticipating continue to be bearish. It went toward upper side. I was like, it could be bullish. It went down. Now I'm anticipating it could be bearish, but I'm not anticipating this low. This low may not be knocked off. It could come down, create low high, could get the bounce as well. Yeah, this you can say that this could be, if for example if it come down to this range, if we're trading close to this low, did not disrupt this low, may look for a quick scalp buy. Anticipating it is showing no intent to go below the previous major low, trading very close to this low, and then it could be bullish from there. This is this weekly high. This is also the weekly fair value gap low as well. If I could show now, this weekly low is a weekly fair value gap high. This weekly high is a weekly fair value gap low. So keep in mind, I cannot draw a boxes in here. If I draw boxes and all that, it will be a too messy chart. I do not want to my chart to be messy. So yeah, now this time. So look at this. This time it just went up, created a wick inside. Look at this. Like if you have gone for a short in here, you're really confident it should have to keep this value gap. Yes, it went toward upper side a little bit, could worked inside at this range. If you keep your stop loss, trust your process or trust your model, you cannot deny this is when this candle closes, the next candle is already a short, man. But you have to be careful right now. It still not seems to me a pretty much idle trading day, because even though if you want to take any trade, I will be very careful today. Maybe not to take any trade. If I go for any kind of trade today, it will be a quick scalp in this session at least. I don't know about afternoon session. Maybe I cannot be able to say afternoon session because I have to go for a job. I will really be watching. We'll be watching this afternoon session, and not afternoon Asian session, or maybe new day opening, which could be London session. I will see. So yeah, this is the thing. This is what it is I'm thinking about. We have you just have a Tuesday or Wednesday. Go all in, man, for this week. To if I can be able to take just 2 or 3 trades, a positive trades, not $1,000 move trade I want. Just one $500, $600 move trade, a 5 hour, 6 hour trade. I can be able to get this 2 or 3 trades this whole week. I'm done. I'm done for the week because we are still learning. We're still refining our edge. Um, we're still focused on our risk management, focusing on our risk management. By the time you'll get more experience, you'll met if you do more reps, more back testing, more forward testing. So for now, yeah, this is the goal. Not just trade my edge. Not looking to trade 5 trades in a day, 7 trades in a day, 10 trades in a day. Not looking for that. Just looking for 2 to 3 trades in a day. First trade stopped out, trading next trade with the less size account. Twice stopped out from the market. First trade is a win. Will be trading next trade with a less size account because I do not want to give my money back. And second trade if also a win, then again trading the less size account. Do not want to give my money back. Second trade stopped out. Will be content with this for today's per section. Not touching the market. Close the charts for at least for that session. So just trading with the trading my edge and focusing on risk management, and then focusing on R to improve my R. Yeah, focusing on to trading my edge, focusing on risk management, focusing on to get better at my R multiple, and yeah, and not pushing the buttons, not taking 5 trades, 7 trades in a day. Couple of trades, missed trade, it's fine. Yeah, that's how it is. It's 10:30 now. We have this 30-minute time frame close and 15-minute time frame close as well. Do you think like it is possible to disturb this low and this high in this 30 minute? I don't think so. The way it is trading, it may remain inside this high, inside this low throughout this session. We cannot deny this. And if even though if it could remain inside this range, and we're trading very close to this previous, we could be bullish. For bearish case scenario, I'm anticipating this is my top. That's it. Because market has been going down, creating high low, high low, high low. This is my top. Should have to go down from here. So yeah, I'm still anticipating. This is my top on charts. Let's see if market not to go above this high, and then if it show rejection from this range, we have these lows. That could be the reason for the market to be going down to low levels from. We need this 15-minute after failure gap. I'm thinking about this. We have seen a rejection from the weekly fair value gap high. We have gone down all the way, but we have just tapped inside this 5-minute time frame fair value gap. If we could see in here and trying to go toward upper side again, and this is the level we have been watching a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. I wanted to see that this is my top on charts resistance trying to come down, disturb at least this low. I will be not look chasing this low, at least this low, maybe 85, 600 or something in here. Because the reason I'm leaning bearish, this locally market has been going down, and yeah, my top is this one. Maybe it is possible it could create another high and then try to go down as well. I wanted to see RSI in here. How RSI is, it is showing weakness in here. Well, look at this. Price has been from here going up. RSI is showing weakness in here. Price has been going up. RSI has weakness on charts in here. So this is the another thing as well. Price has created high. RSI is weakness. Bearish divergent. This is also a thing. I usually prefer to watch on charts is on local time, locally, 1 minute, 3 minute time frame market continue to create higher highs or higher lows. At this point, we are watching market is continue to creating higher highs, and RSI is creating lower highs, bearish divergence, and we have seen it after creating high, market has gone down, show failed to continue to be bearish below the previous lows. This is already a sign that this bearish divergence may and get the bounce from here. uh, this bearish divergence may be invalid, and we got the bounce from here. We could be going toward upper side to disrupt the previous highs. This is what I have seen so many times to play it out as well. But we have to believe in that case scenario. We cannot deny it is possible that it could be just going up again, create another higher high, then go down as well. This is also possible, and yeah. So we have seen rejection from the low again. This is what we were discussing about this scenario. Resistance, 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 resistance. So rejection, good. And the only possible target you can anticipate from here is this low, these lows. You should not chase these lows, uh, which is unlikely, to me. And then 30-minute time frame, yeah, this is, you should not chase all the way in this low. You should have to be chasing this closest possible level, which is this low, 85 800, 85 600, and maybe yeah, 85 800 to 85 700 600, yeah, for bearish case scenario. But let's see how, let's see like how to perform. Um, I'm looking to buy for these two highs. I will tell you why. Let me just think. You can put your stop loss below this low. Oh no, I'm looking for just this high, that high as well. If it could give me a good entry, you can enter now as well. You can put your initial stop loss. This is my bottom overall, but initial stop loss could be below this low. Anticipating a buy position for just these highs. This could be a 2 hour trade. Give me this high. This is bad. Now your stop loss should be below this low. At this low, kind of low, and you can put in there as well too. Keeping it tight. It's better you put your stop loss now in here, just below this candle. You're risking very small amount now. And if this played out, this is an 8 hour trade. You trust yourself, you trust why you have taken this trade. I will tell you why I anticipated a long position in here. Just let me just watch out the price action for now. I can enter a trade right now as well. I'll be risking not too much really. For example, if I enter in here, it will be 3 hour trade. This is a great trade. Should have to accept this. This is a great trade. I have not even seen VWAP on top. Give me this high. It should have to give me this high now. And I will tell you why we do anticipate a buy position in here. Let me just focus on the market right now. It's 4 o'clock. I will have a just hour. Yeah, 5:15. I have to be out from my house for my job. Yeah, so just an hour. So I have to be in front of the just for an hour. Give me the high, man. Your stop loss should be below this low now. You are at break even profit. Give me the previous high, man. You should have to be out from the market at this point. This is a good anticipation trade. I will tell you why I have taken this trade. Please. But still looking for this high. It is possible that I believe so. It is possible it could disturb this high. Could just go to 86, 700, 800 as well. But look at this 15-minute time from opening. This is already seems to me. It's 10:50 now. you have to be out of, guys. You have to be. Yes, we yes, we do anticipate that this previous high should have to be knocked off, but you have to be out from the market at this range. Um, Overall, this is good, man. This is good. This is not a bad trade. But we enter in here at this range, which went toward upper side. We put our stop loss below this low, and then when it was trading at this range, we put our stop loss close to break even. And when it was trading at this range, I was like, your stop loss should be break even. You are looking for this previous high to be knocked off. And when it was trading at this range, I was like, bro, you have to be out from the charts right now. Definitely, if you don't want to be out from the charts, your stop loss should be below this low. At this point, you're out below the VWAP. You're out in a profit from the charts. Overall, this is a good not 5 hour trade, 4 hour trade. Oh, no, okay, not 4 hour trade, not 4 hour trade. We initial stop loss was there. This is 1.7 hour trade. Not a bad trade, by the way. Uh, but after that, you're just putting a stop loss 2 hour trade. I would say this is 1.5 hour trade, not a 4 hour, 6, 7 hour anything. But why do I anticipate? I'm still anticipating. I'm not really confident on these two highs really right now. The reason is we can delay this level. We don't need this level as well. I don't need this level. So the reason I was anticipating the previous high could be knocked off is this bearish divergence market was forming on 5 minute time frame. It is not really clear. I usually prefer to watch on 5 minute time frame when market outer size like give us a clear weakness on charts and then fail to be outer side left. It created bearish divergence. For example, these are higher highs market has been creating, and outer side is stuck in one place. Why it is not going up? So this is already showing us weakness. This is 5 minute time frame. I would have been confident that the previous highs could be knocked off or market could be bearish on charts if outer side would have given a clear indication on 5 minute time frame weakness. This is not weakness. This is just a rejection from the previous highs, but price is going down. Price is going up. On 3 minute time frame, if you could see in here, if you could see in here, this is the higher highs on charts. You could see, and this is our size showing weakness on charts. This is bearish divergence on RSI 3 minute time frame. I would have been confident if this per second would have been there on 5 minute time frame. This is 1 minute or 3 minute time frame, so we have to be very leery on charts. So on 1 minute time frame as well, if you could see price is going up, RSI is showing weakness on chart. This is bearish divergence, and this is what I prefer to watch on a charts. Market continue to trade higher highs or higher lows on charts, create bearish divergence, and for example, at this range, continue to create higher highs above the previous highs. When it created high above the previous highs, it showed rejection coming back down and but failed to go down below the previous lows. This is the previous low, and this per second should be on 5 minute, 3 minute time frame, at least 5 minute time frame. It should be, but we have seen on 5 minute time frame it was not really there. But that's why we have to be careful. It failed to go down below the previous lows. You anticipate while going down. This is the previous low, and you are already watching this bearish divergence on charts. You wanted to see this bearish divergence should be invalid because the previous low is quite far from the price action. This is weakness on RSI on 1 minute, 3 minute time frame. It should be invalid. Most of the retail trader will be shorting the charts, watching this bearish divergence on charts. I would have been shorting the charts, shorting the market. I would have been watching this bearish divergence, but market did not go down. This is the previous low. You anticipate a bottom at this range. You get the bounce, and when anticipate bottom, you look for the buy position to the previous highs, and maybe go above the previous highs. And this could be you. That's why I do anticipate that I'm not really confident on this previous high. It should have to be knocked off. And look at this. Still this is still valid. If you could see in here, we have not gone above the previous highs on chart, but we have still creating higher highs, still creating weakness on RSI. If you could see in here on 5 minute time frame, not really clear on 5 minute time frame, but on a 3 minute time frame, it is quite clear. Still, I'm in a more of like in concern that look at this. It has come down, failed to go down below the previous lows on charts. If you could see in on 5 minute time frame as well, and I wanted to see the previous highs should be knocked off now. I'm anticipating right now. This is my bottom on charts. Market should have to invert this fair value gap, try to disrupt these two highs. Maybe it could go to 800 something as well in here. In that case scenario, we have this is the 1 minute time frame fair value gap. It should have to disrupt all of those highs. I will not looking for that high. Maybe possible, maybe not. Maybe 800, 700 on the per second. If it could give me, you have to be content with the previous hours on chart. This is very important. So I want to see market invert this value gap, go up. It is possible, just could show rejection, come back down, then go up as well. So yeah, it will be great if market continue to be bullish from here. So you have to be content with these previous highs. And if you could see in here, these are the market creating higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. I failed to go above the highs. Now it should have to give me higher high. At some point, we have seen so many times. At some point, yes, market do continue to create higher highs. Like in that case scenario, which is bearish divergence, continue to create higher highs, which is this bearish divergence, and then at some point it has to respect this bearish divergence as well, which means it will create a top, local top, and then that bearish divergence will do played out, and then market will go down. We have to be very careful about that as well. I will show you an example on weekly time frame in here. After all-time high, look at this. So this is the previous RSI high, and this is this chart in here. Market 2 went down, get the bounce, get high above the previous highs. RSI is showing weakness. It it went down from this range, show rejection, but failed to go down previous low on charts. Failed to go down the previous lows. Okay, this is very far where we're trading. Made a retest, failed to go down the previous lows. This range you anticipate a bottom on charts. Because it failed to go down, this bearish divergence is invalid. Now it has to go up to all the way to this previous highs. This to invalidate this bearish divergence. Look at this, getting the bounce, disrupt all of those previous highs, create another high. Now this is another high, another weakness on charts. Another weakness on charts. At this point again, you anticipate this, you have to know that this is a bearish divergence. Market has already shown rejection from weakness on once. This is twice. At this point, while it is trading at this range, you have to be careful because this bearish divergence could be valid as well. You anticipate invalidation in here. It has to be valid at some point. At some point, and it was creating highs very close to each other. You are watching this RSI in here as well on weekly time frame. It knocked the previous highs, come back down, and look at this. This seems this is valid now. This is this bearish evidence too played out. So this is what I'm trying to say, that at some point, yes, you do anticipate that, oh, a mark it shouldn't have to invalidate this bearish divergence, but at some point this bearish divergence or maybe bullish divergence have to play it out as well. We have to know this. You have to look at this on 4 hour time frame, the way we close. And when we close inside this weekly fair value gap low as well, like we have all of those highs now. I'm really not confident on all of those highs now. It is possible that maybe not right now, but it is possible within this 4 hour time frame. Maybe not 4 hour, maybe next 4 hour time frame. It is possible that we could be disrupting all of those highs, this high and this 4 hour of time fair value gap as well. Look at the bounce. Look at this. What I was just telling you guys. I'm not at all confident on this. This is my bottom on charts. Not confident on the previous highs. My RSI market is creating this bearish divergence on charts. Retail trader is shorting the market right now. I can see that. And I'm not confident on the previous highs. Market has gone down. It has failed to go down the previous lows. It should have to invert this 1 minute time frame failure gap. It should have to give me at least this size. And it could be bullish 600, 800, 800, 900 could give us this as well. And if you could see in here, we've already come back inside the weekly failure gap on bigger picture time frame as well. And I'm not at all confident all of those highs. We can disrupt all of those highs. 88, 200 as well from here, which is not far price action, not far. Could go all the way to the 84, 500 as well. So this local trend to go down the side is invalid to me right now. This local trend toward downward side, maybe it is possible because this is previous high as well. We could get another low high, then could be going down as well. But it seems this is invalid now. So this local trend toward downside, we was anticipating this is our top go down, but it showed no intent to go down from there. And I believe so. The way we got the bounce from here, we could be disrupting all of those highs and the 4 hour time frame fairly gap as well in here. So right now we cannot do anything. Right now I'm fighting with myself really. My mind is in a high insides, and I'm to keep on telling myself in my mind like, bro, if you'll be high, you will be on hindsight, you will habit of hindsight being in front of the charts, and which is what you cannot afford to do while trading. You have to be in front of the chart, focus on charts, focus on each individual 1 minute time frame candle and charts. So right now, so what is the next possibility? There's always next, man. You're losing, you're making money, you're not trading, you're missing trade, you enter a trade, you got stopped out, market went up, went down. This is a part of a game. There's always next in life as well. There's always next. What is next? Yeah. So it should not settle down. That which is the that's the meaning. So right now we have all of those highs in play. And we have come up inside this weekly fairly gap high now. And I'm not really confident on, look at this, the way this 1 hour time frame market has opened and gone up. 30-minute time frame opened is not really fine to me. 15-minute time frame as well. You have to be out from the market, man. We was just looking for these previous highs and maybe 800 or 900. You have to be out from the charts, man. And why I did not enter this trade? Yeah, I cannot enter. This is difficult to enter trade in here. Yes, you can just enter to trade without stop loss and just close. But at this point, my stop loss is not defined. But at this point, you are already bullish. At this point, you are already bullish, and market tends to be bullish from here. And you can enter a trade without stop loss, which is risky. You should never do that, but you can at some point. You have to sometimes. It depends on the market conditions, man. Depends on the market conditions, how they are right now. Yeah, really depends on that. So this could have been your buy position. We took a buy position in here. We was looking for this. I did not go up. Close your position at even. It do come down. You're still bullish. We're still bullish. While it was going down, I was like, I'm still bullish on charts. I'm still not confident on the previous highs. Should have to give me these two highs now. You go to 5 minute, 3 minute time from chart. When it closed like this, you anticipate a bottom. So when it close like this, you anticipate a bottom. When it closed this candle, you can look to buy, considering it should have to invert this value gap, go all in. And you entering in here, you're risking 400. This is not a bad risk management trade, man. This is not a bad buy, by the way. If you go for a long in here, if you enter in here, you're risking this is a 2-3 hour trade, but you enter 500 approximately 341. This is, you can't take this trade, bit lower size. Yeah. So a couple of scenarios now, because we have come back inside this weekly fair value gap high. So for now I'm not really confident on the way it has opened and gone up a 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame as well. We could anticipate a pullback from here toward downward side and between this hour. And the other reason is this 11 o'clock as well, this afternoon session as well coming up on charts, and then we can anticipate more of like pullback toward downward side from here. And as we have come back inside this weekly fair value gap low, we have all of those highs. I am anticipating or expecting from the market in this afternoon session. Market should have to give me all of those highs. The closest possible high is this one, 87,300. So we'll highlight this one just to know, just to let us know that if we have this high as well in here. So we have this high in here, 87,300, and this is closest possible level of high we're chasing. And we could possible, because the way it has opened on 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, we could anticipate more of like a chop in here for an hour. It seems to me the way we have open gone up, and then this is 11 o'clock as well. And in the afternoon session, I will be bullish on charts, looking for this previous high or those highs. It could go all the way to 88,200 as well from here. Considering we have come back inside this weekly fairly gap, and then look at this 4 hour time frame, market do come down. Yes, we do come down all the way to this low levels, but we have to keep in mind that this is a weekly fair gap low, and on daily time frame we have already closed up inside this fair gap. On weekly time frame we have already closed inside this weekly fair gap low, so we can be bullish from here. Anticipating a job in here, man. Possible. Um, I have not taken any trade till today. So yeah, if you could try to remember this morning session, we anticipated a shot, did not play it out, and we have done two anticipation at this range. I think so. Did not play it out. We do anticipate in here as well a shot, but it was more of like break even, and we do anticipate a buy position. So first two or three anticipate was first two was did not play it out. Third one was break even. Fourth one do played out in here. We was out in a profit, and the fifth one actually do played out all the way toward upper side. I do not want to trade like 5 trades in a day. I do not want to trade 5 trades in a day. I just want to trade 1 or 2 trades for a day. That's it. Like trading 5 trades, trading too many trades, so many complicated. So it makes me so much complicated. Maybe I don't know. I did not have experience. Maybe in future, maybe I don't know. But um, and yeah, I do not want to trade 4, 5, 6, 7 trades in a day and you mess up everything. Couple of trades, 2 trades, clean trades, stopped out, fine. Third trade, last trade, very small size trade, stopped out, fine. It's fine. You have you know then you'll know that um you know how to do journaling as well. Trading 7 trades, you don't know how to do journaling, like what to journal. What I was doing, I don't know. Remember, you forgot everything, and I really wants to forget everything within a minute about trading. I do not want to remember this per second at all. You have to move on. You have to forget as quickly as possible everything. Anticipating a chop right now. We could come down to this range, this weekly high. The way we have seen opening of this 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, um, in 4 hour time frame as well. I think so. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Look at this, the 4 hour time frame as well, and we will be looking for the market. I will be looking for the market to be bullish in the afternoon session. Try to be bullish to go all the way to disrupt 87,300 because we have come back inside the weekly fairly gap low. After that, we have this high 87,700, 88, 88,200. Not sure if it is going to play it out or not. Maybe afternoon session market remain choppy, Asian session market remain choppy, not to go down below this low, trading at this range. And the new day for the new day opening, we have volatility on charts, and then we go toward upper side. This is also possible as well. So you have to be pretty much content with the price action. Your job as a trader is to give your everything, like everything, your mind, your attention, your focus, while you're being in front of the charts, maybe 2 hours, 1 hours. You have to watch out each individual 1 minute time frame candle, and your mind should be there. I can see that my mind is so far is on high insights, is on high insights today, and I'm pushing myself for now, bro. You have to go all in. You have to go all in. You cannot even afford to think about irrational things. Or if yeah, this is natural. If you really want something in your life, if you really want, if you really have a passion for something, you will never have a feeling of distraction. You will never have a feeling of you are not focused. You will never have a feeling of you have not done something today. You will be always doing that thing, and you will always be feeling like, oh, you have done nothing, because this you feel like, oh, this is you have done nothing. You'll be working 12 hours, 16 hours in a day, and you'll be sleeping and thinking about this, and you'll wake up, or you feel like, oh, I've done nothing yesterday. You'll be up again and doing working again. It's because you love to do that thing, and you don't need motivation for this, because you love to do the things, and because you have a passion, because you want to change your life. That's it. You're fucked with this lifestyle you have. You are done with this lifestyle you have. You want to change your life, man. You want to enjoy freedom, man. You have to take care of your family. It's the most important thing for as a man to do, to take care of your family. That's it. Let's see for now, if it could give me this high, or maybe not to go above this high, because this is the closest possible high we have just highlighted. Not to disrupt this high, try to come down to disrupt all of those lows. Maybe this weekly fairly gap high as well. Depends on how this kind of close. A rejection on this range, not going above this high, we could come down inside this 5 minute time frame fairly gap. And if you could see in here, RSI price is going up and up. I want to see on 5 minute time frame. This is invalid now. It's bearish divergence because it has to be invalid. I want to see if RSI should be invalid. RSI will do tell you that, oh, retail traders is shorting the market. Market is going up. So yeah. Yeah, this is what it is I was thinking about. That for the last 3-4 weeks, I have been chasing the market irrationally, putting irrational trades. Or I have got my eyes on charts, have to be making money. I have to make $1,000 to this week. I have to make this much amount of money. Oh, this guy is making millions. Oh, this guy has made that much amount of money. While I did not realize that I was just getting profitable, just getting my edge on charts, and on in considering all of those scenarios on charts, I was trading irrationally, trading outside my edge, trading bad risk management trades. The last 3-4 weeks, that's how it has been going on. And I realized, bro, you push the buttons irrationally. You take irrational trades just because you wanted to push. And this is a very slow, steady, patience game. You have to be doing all those things that would take your mind, that would put your mind all the way, always in focus, on focused. And yeah, and even though you'll be watching this per second, or even though you'll be watching this market for 12 hours, 18 hours in a day, you'll be still feeling like, oh, I've done nothing. Even though you'll be trading of 10 trades, 15 trades, 100 trades, all of them may be played out in a positive way. You'll be feeling like nothing. And even though if you will make $1,000, $5,000, you will never have a feeling of enjoyment or fulfillment. No, because you will be always chasing something big. You'll be like, okay, on to the next one. I don't know, just focused. And this requires you to be remain really focused on charts, and then thinking about this, chasing, think about your goals which you wanted to do. For me, I wanted to be a number one trader in this world. This is what I always think about all the time. And I wanted to think about this all the time because I don't want to do anything in my life apart from this. And that thing requires you to be think big. Keep your mouth shut. Think big. Look at this. It is showing rejection, trading very close to this previous high. The reason I'm anticipating rejection, though it has opened and it could come down. I'm not sure like what is the top at this range so far. See, it has gone up. Anticipating that if it did not disturb this arm, maybe it is possible that it. Yeah, this is also possible. We are also already thinking about bullish case, and maybe this afternoon session market has to be bearish considering the way this 4 hour time frame market has opened. Initial 2 hours, 1 hours market could remain bullish because this is also daily high as well, daily fair value gap high as well. Maybe it could just go there from here, create another higher low, and then try to be bearish as well. Maybe afternoon session market has to be bearish. We should consider this possibility as well. Now we have two possibilities. Possibility is because this is bullish, could be continue to bullish to this daily high. And at this range, we will see if market continue to be bullish or show rejection, try to go down. Or not to disturb this high, not to go above this really high, show rejection from this range, then try to go down toward low levels. This is what it is I'm looking for right now. In that case scenario, if it has to go down from here toward low levels, I wanted to at least see 5 minute time frame candle close with the wick. Let's see how this candle close. I'm not already not confident on the way this open as well. So yeah, it's 11:28 now. It's 4:30. So far it seems to me it wants to go toward upper side. This is a rejection candle. Let's see how this 5 minute time frame candle close. I have 11:32. If we show rejection from this range, we could be going down all the way, knocking all of those lows to this weekly high as well. If you can see in here so far, you cannot be bearish considering this price section. Loha is going up, but I'm just anticipating could do that, but it not seems to me that it wants to go down. So let's see it invert this. I wanted to see this 87,500. Look at this. It could go all the way to 87,700, 88,200 as well from here. Let's see how this candle close. 11:35. This is I'm anticipating this is my bottom. Can I buy? Just not really confident on this bottom, but not sure. Look at this wick, man. Should never have to go down below this low if it has to be bullish. So far not sure. Can say that this is could be our local top. It is just this candle that is telling me we could be going down. Just this green candle, and the way after that we have seen this price action. Can I be bearish? It is difficult to be bearish in this environment because locally we're going toward upper side. We're still trading above the previous lows, but I'm anticipating that it is possible. Maybe we have to keep this high. This is the quite this is high, and we could just and the way we have opened on for 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame as well, we could just go down from here as well. In that case scenario, this is the 1 minute time frame fairly get. This is the high I wanted to see. Market should never have to come uh, above. Can I anticipate a short at least? I'm anticipating a short position in here. My stop loss should be where? If this is my top, my stop loss should be above this high, which is this candle high, and it could give us all the way these lows and the VWAP as well. I'm anticipating a short considering the fact that this is the previous high on charts, and overall we are bearish. The way we have opened 1 hour, 4 hour time frame, we have been continuing to show rejection from the previous high, not went above the previous high, and then after that we anticipate a local top, which is this 5 minute time frame candle, and then we have more of like show rejection, come back down, invert this tab create 1 minute time fairly gap going down as well. No, no, it's not fade out. Have to be careful, man. Look at this. And yeah, I'm pretty much content with the projection that I'm anticipating for bearish case scenario is to not to go above this high, not to go give me a high at this range, come back down, maybe going disrupting all of those lows in the VWAP, but it did not need to play out like that because this is already going toward upper side. This is already going toward upper side. In that case scenario, we should have to be lean bullish. Look at this, the weight has tabbed inside this 5 minute time frame fair value gap. If it has to be bullish, I wanted to see market not to go below this low. Can I buy? You can anticipate it 87, 300, 500, 700 as well. Anticipating a long position in here. My stop loss could be below this low. I'm not at all confident on the previous highs, and yeah. At least it could give us this daily high. Can I buy? You can buy in here. Initial stop loss, I wanted to put it in here. Once it closed like the bullish, I will put my stop loss below this low. At least it should have to give me this daily high. My stop loss is below this low. We enter in here. Our stop loss is my stop loss is below this low. At least it should have to give me these highs. It could give us 87,400 as well in here. Once it close bullish, I'll be at break even. Yeah, I should have to be at break even now. 146. And this chart, this is already done. Should have to close your position. Just closing my position. Done with this. Was just saving for this. That's how it is, man. It was a good for our trade. Not a bad trade. That's it. It was good for our trade. Have to be content with this daily. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Nothing more than I do not want to chase these eyes. I'm not sure if it could go there. So yeah, we have to be content with this. Could go there. Could this is cannot deny. Could be going all the way. 88 200 as well. but I do not want to chase the I want to chase this for now. Let's see if we highlight this closest possible high if it could give us this is a good for a trade. You took a one trade Monday, positive day. No trade for this session because I have to go now. 5 minutes left. I'm done with this session, guys. I'm done with this session. I'm done with the today's. I have to go for my job. I'm not taking any trade. I have to close this position. Have to close this position. We enter in here, put initial stop loss there. We enter in here, put initial stop loss there. When this kind of close, I put a break even. Went up, close in here. That's it. And that's how it should be, rule based. And yeah, I'll be watching in this projection for the Asian session because I have to go for a job. We cannot be able to see this afternoon session, Asian session, and London session. I'll be keeping around charts as well. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys in the next one. I have to go for my job.